Welcome to Fasting Fact number 19. The topic is diets. Personally, I do not follow any diet. The only thing that I do on my current fasting lifestyle is I restrict refined carbohydrates and I seek to eliminate as much as possible any foods that have high fructose corn syrup, HFCS. The reason for that, uh, why I only restrict refined carbohydrates, specifically when people ask me why am I not doing keto, because keto is usually associated with the fasting lifestyle. The reason is that keto does restrict certain carbohydrates, and from research, it has been shown that we have a wide variety of gut bacteria, which keeps us healthy. We don't know all the different types, but we do know that different types of carbohydrates feed different gut bacteria. So, by following a strict keto diet, you run the risk of not feeding certain types of that gut bacteria that could keep you in overall health. So, that's my reason for not indulging in the keto diet. In regards to why I restrict refined carbohydrates and seek to eliminate the high fructose corn syrup foods, is because of the standpoint from an evolutionary standpoint, refined carbohydrates are a recently new phenomenon. Usually began with the agricultural revolution, which I believe was like 4,000 years ago. So it's pretty recent, and our bodies have not had a chance from an evolutionary standpoint to create satiety systems that keep us from overeating. Specifically, high fructose corn syrup, which was only introduced into foods in the 1970s. The reason high fructose corn syrup is, from the research, not so desirable to eat is because, number one, it can only be metabolized in your liver, and it can be a cause of non-alcoholic liver disease, i.e., fatty liver. Also, another characteristic of eating high fructose corn syrup is that it does what is called ATP signaling suppression. ATP signaling is a satiety system based in our gut that tells our brain when to stop eating. Um, and with high fructose corn syrup, by suppressing that signaling, it allows us to tend to binge and overeat these foods. For example, high fructose corn syrup are in pastries, uh, donuts, pancake syrup, pancake batter. It's even in potato chips. So that's the reason that you can sit down with a bag of chips, and before you know it, you're reaching for the bottom of the bag because the signaling that would often tell you, no, you've had enough, that's being suppressed. So that is my answer to the topic of diets.